Guys, after looking at the tape over these first two games, what do you think you've been good at, and what do you think you have to work on for the whole team, not just yourselves?
I think we've been good at sharing the ball. We've had a good spread of who's scoring, and it's been different every game. And I think that's going to be one of our strengths moving forward. Just a lot of guys that are, playing well together on defense and offense. I think we just need to get better at everything. Our rotations on defense, limit our turnovers, and our field goal percentage. Just kind of getting better at everything.
You want to add to that at all?
He summed everything
For both of you, as you approach this game, and you guys have talked about it before the season started, about the non-conference and the importance of these games, even though it's not a big team. Did you guys watch Kentucky-Evansville last night, and did that kind of ring a little bit, that message ring true about how every night counts in college basketball?
Yeah, it kind of sums everything up that you can't take every night for granted. You can't play the opponent. You got to play the game. So.
Yeah, we feel like we dropped some games last year, so it's kind of been on our mind even before the season started. So.
Jermaine, Frank talked a little bit after Sunday's game about how he likes to have you come off the bench and kind of spell Jair or AJ in terms of just length and aggressiveness on the defensive side of things. Do you like that role? And I guess how do you feel like you've progressed defensively over the course of last week?
Definitely. I think my strength had played a big part of my defense. So, yeah, coming off the bench is a fine role for me.
Jermaine, just I know it felt real good to get back on the floor, but just how much have you been trying to, I guess, kind of get yourself into the groove that you had a year and a half ago from when you played your last game?
It's really hard. I just been trying to play the game, stick to the game plan. That's really it.
Jair, Frank, you guys spent a lot of the offseason talking about how this is going to be a fast team. You guys can kind of get out and run in transition. Through the first two games, you maybe haven't done that as much as maybe you talked about it. What's the key to kind of doing that a little bit more, and is it something that's just going to come with, I guess, chemistry and kind of knowing where guys are on the floor?
Yeah, I think it'll come, and a lot of times when Frank's talking about playing fast, it's not just transition, it's after makes, and, just kind of not playing slow and just pushing the tempo any chance we get. It's not always going to be a missed shot or a turnover. It could be after a make, just getting the ball up the court as fast as we can, because we got a lot of talented guys that can make plays in the open court. So just trying to, it'll come with chemistry and learning the offense more, but it's definitely something we're working on.
Along those same lines, Frank said that the offense has been a little, quote-unquote, vanilla maybe the first couple of games in terms of not running a whole lot of actions that maybe go too deep in the playbook. What do you think is the potential for this offense, and how far along do you think you guys are in that aspect?
I think we have tons of potential offensively. I think we got a lot of talented guys on the court. We haven't really run too many plays at this point, but I think once we start, Coach Martin really knows how to put guys in their spots and where they can play towards their strengths. We haven't really been doing that a whole lot. We've just kind of been playing because, Frank wants us to learn how to play within, just play first before we start calling a whole bunch of plays. But I think, as we're learning that and then we start incorporating more plays to get guys in their spots, I think we can be a really good offensive team.
I know that you guys have talked about not overlooking any opponents before, especially after what happened to Kentucky last night. They were the number one team in the country. Just how much more is that message kind of in y'all's heads?
Yeah, that's been something we've emphasized all year because we feel like we dropped some last year, and we feel like that kept us out the tournament. So, all the returning guys know how important each game is, and it's something a game like Kentucky-Evansville kind of just emphasizes that, and but we always felt that way, and we don't take any games for granted.